Welcome. Sorry, I came late today. A little bit behind, very behind. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry for my late coming. Please like and share the program. Share to family and friends. Share to those who are close to you. Share to anyone you can be able to reach. Like and share. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the program wherever you are connecting this program from. I appreciate you. I welcome you. And I say, may Chukwu Gabiama continue to guide and protect you. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry I came late. To the program. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. Please like and share the program. To family and friends. Share to your neighbors. Share to anyone that is close to you.
It's not to come to pass that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isodo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, By the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in he said, he said,
He say, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this very program. Wherever you are joining us from, we appreciate you. I welcome you all. If you are joining from Biafra land, my special thanks goes to you. If you are joining from any part of the world, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand, from Russia, from China, whichever part of the world you are joining this very program from, I appreciate you and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect you. And I say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, kindly subscribe to this channel. Click the notification bell so that be notified each time I upload a video or each time I come online, so you can join me and we can interact together and send information across to the world. For the records, if you are joining us on this very platform for the very first time, this is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic of Exile. The platform that is under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this very platform, we do not preach hate. We do not preach violence. What we preach here is unity. In this very platform, what we do here is to encourage Biafran people. We do not come here to instigate violence. We come here to encourage Biafrans far and wide. We come here to set the record straight. We come here to debunk every lie against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, every lie against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and every lie against the Biafran people. We come here to shred those lies to pieces. We come here to set every record straight without being politically correct. That is what we do. And most importantly, we come here to remind the Biafrans of their rights. The right that they must not give up to anybody, regardless whom the person is. We come here to speak to Biafrans directly and tell them what they need to know and what they need to hear. I appreciate every one of you that have joined. And today we have come once again, as we always do. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect every one of you. As you are joining this very platform, you will see the link that I pinned there. That link you see me pinned on the comment section, that link is for you. Every one of you that is engaging in this very program, that link is for you. You have to make that use of that link. Click that link. It's left for you. If you want your face to be seen, it's up to you. If you don't want your face to be seen, you want only your voice to be heard, it's up to you. But that link is going to bring you into this very program so that you can make your valuable contributions. You can make your contributions by encouraging Biafrans. You can say a word of prayer to our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa. You can give a word of thanks to Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can encourage the Biafra Republic of Exile. You can encourage our men on the ground. You can do anything you want to do with that very link. You can ask your question. And as I always say, you must not agree with everything I say. If you have a contrary opinion, feel free to use that link. Click that link and come in and make a contribution. If you have a valuable question, click that link, come in and ask your question. If there are issues that you are confused about, if there are arguments that you have, feel free, click that link and come in and make your contribution. But most importantly, when you are coming in, make sure you keep your argument civil. That is the only thing I ask from you. Make sure that every argument you are presenting is civil. Do not use vulgar words. Use words that are sensible. Say your words, make your argument respectfully. There is no law that says that you must agree with every single thing I say. You have the right to your opinion. I have the right to my opinion. Your own duty is to come here and convince me if you have a superior opinion. If you do not have a superior opinion, I am here to let you know why we are doing what we are doing. Maybe at the end of the day, when you join the program, you can now begin to understand better and you will know why we are doing what we are doing. So I urge every one of you that have joined this program, please use that very link to make your contributions at all time. This platform is for the Biafran people, and we allow even the one Nigerianist, any part of the world where you're coming from, and you have a word for us, click that link, come in and make contribution. It is allowed. I welcome my beloved sister Linda TV show. She is always here supporting this very program. She is one of the people who is making sure that this program holds every blessed day. I appreciate you, my beloved sister Linda TV show. Thank you so much for your support. Teresa Anikwa, thank you so much, Teresa. I appreciate you, Teresa. You are always here supporting and giving your contributions. May Chukwu Okike Abia ma guide and protect you. Nkiru Deborah, thank you so much, Nkiru Deborah. I appreciate you, Nkiru. Thank you so much. What is before us is greater. Nkiruka, thank you so much for your support. Onyenusi Chinenyenwa. Onyenusi Chinenyenwa. Thank you so much, Onyenusi Chinenyenwa. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You are always here supporting and giving us the strength and the direction to go. I appreciate you so much, Onyenusi Chinenyenwa. May Chukwu Okike Abia continue to guide and protect you. And everybody on this platform, whether you are commenting or you're not commenting, whichever angle you are coming from, whether I call your name or I didn't call your name, you are highly welcome and respected. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I really, really appreciate you. And I welcome you to this program. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abia continue to guide you, protect you, secure you, and give you that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to continue to make contributions, to continue to support us, to continue to do your own part to see that this gospel gets across the world. I appreciate you. Obiezue Mike. Thank you so much, Obiezue Mike. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Obiezue. Thank you so much, Success Lender. Thank you so much, Success Lender. I appreciate you, Success. Thank you for joining, Success. Benedicta Chime. Thank you so much, Benedicta Chime. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And every other person that is joining this platform, I appreciate you, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abia continue to guide and protect every single one of us. Today, you know what today is. I say, happy sit at home. Today is sit at home, Monday, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's day. A day that we have agreed within ourselves that we are going to keep holy. A day that we have agreed that we will observe a sit at home until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is released unconditionally. James DK, thank you so much for joining, James. I appreciate you, James. This is that day that we agreed. Every one of us came together and we agreed that today we are going to keep it holy. And that is what we are doing today. Nicholas Echeta, thank you so much, Nicholas Echeta. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. May Chukwu Okike Abia guide and protect you, Nicholas Echeta. Thank you so much. Nkem Onwudiwe, thank you so much, Nkem Onwudiwe. Thank you for joining. So please, as you join this platform, one of the most important things you will do for me is to share, like and share. Austin Alfred, I appreciate you, Austin. One of the most important things you do for me is to like and share. Amuzie Simon, you're welcome. Like and share to all platforms so that we can have enough house to send this information across today. Fellow Biafran that are watching, wherever you are watching this program from, I want to remind you what today is, of which it is agreement between you and I and every Biafran. We agree that today is going to be kept and observed as a sit at home every Monday. And in this very Monday, it is not only sit at home. This is the last week of our curfew. The 3 weeks curfew. This is the last week of the 3 weeks curfew, and it's going to end this week. This week is going to be so important. This last phase of this curfew is going to be so important. And as you're watching me, the Biafra land is under lock and key. Biafra land, as you're watching, it's under lock and key. After this program, I will start uploading videos, and you'll see videos of the events, how things are happening in Biafra land. If anybody is deceiving you, tell them that they're wasting their time. You see, there's a word that said that he that laughs last. I'm sure you must have heard that he Have the best. Today, our enemies are no longer laughing. It is you and I that is laughing. It is our time to laugh, and we are going to laugh at them and laugh at them woefully. You're welcome, my beloved sister Diana Ogumbiade. Thank you so much, one of my hardcore followers here. Diana, I appreciate you so much, Diana, for joining. So please, today, that day that we have agreed to be a sit at home, a day that every Biafran is sitting at home. Today, there's no work anywhere. Nothing moves in Biafra land. And this time, in the last week of our 3 weeks curfew, it is going to be a serious one. Wherever you are, if you're in Biafra land, take precaution this week. If you're not in Biafra land, write to your families, tell your families to be very, very careful this very week. If you have been playing around all this week, this last week of this very curfew, do not play around. Do not play around. A lot of things is going to happen. Chinedu Emmanuel, you're welcome, Chinedu. Thank you for joining. A lot is going to happen. It does not matter what you think. It does not matter. There is no excuse to give. The people that are speaking English, they say that ignorance is not an excuse. It is said that ignorant is not an excuse. If you expose yourself to danger in this last phase of this very curfew, you have yourself to blame. Except you are not paying attention. Every one of what have been paying attention, you have seen a lot has happened recently. Between yesterday, day before yesterday, and yesterday, there has been a lot happening. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the Liberation Army, has been doing a great job since 2 days ago. They have been very busy, more especially yesterday. There has been a serious engagement against the terrorists in Nigeria. As usual, they came after us in Okigwe. They came with all their armories. They came with all their arsenals. They came with thousands of military men, and they came to Okigwe to confront us. But what happened? The Biafran Liberation Army gave them a chase. When the Biafran Liberation Army gave them a chase, they ran away. And as usual, they go to the civilians' house and begin to destroy the homes of civilians, burn the properties of civilians. And the next thing, they recruited and they brought their jets to come and begin to throw bomb on innocent citizens. This has always been their plan and routine. This has always been their system. When Mazen Nnamdi told you that the Zolinga Republic Army are not a match for the Biafran Liberation Army, you think it's a joke. When Mazen Nnamdi made it openly, say it openly that they are not a match to Biafran Liberation Army, you thought it was a joke. And our Prime Minister Mazen Simon Ekpa came and repeated the same thing. A lot of people have been calling, sending for me. Even many people want to be recruited into Nigerian Biafran Liberation Army. As I'm speaking now, many people are still sending calls to various platforms of Biafra Republic of Israel. People are willing to volunteer to defend the land. A lot of people are willing to put their life on the line to defend. But no recruitment is going anywhere. Our Prime Minister has given on the order. We have more than enough instrument to face this. We have more than enough people, manpower to face them. They are not a match to Biafran Liberation Army. The army of the people, the army of Chukwukabian, volunteer force, they are not a match. As you are watching, people are still willing to join. But our Prime Minister have said, we are not looking for more people until when the time calls for it. The only thing we look for today is the instruments that they will use to do their job. We are busy collecting instruments. That is why you see the fundraising is going on every weekend. And you must not wait until every weekend, as I told you. Anytime that you are blessed and you are touched, at every given point, just go to the website and make your donations. It is very, very important and necessary. It's going to take us a long way. It will take us a long way. What we are engaging in today, it is not a child's play. What we are engaging, just like 1967, when the whole world gathered together and they revolted against Biafran people. Just like in 1967, that is exactly what is happening today. Already you have seen worship surrounding the Zoological Republic. You have seen worship around their waters.
What that is why I see the idiot who was saying that the situation in 1967 and that of now is not the same. What is a warship doing in a territory? What is a warship doing in a territory when there is no, when they claim there's no war? But I tell you, it does not matter what they position around us. They have come again, just like they did in 1967 when they went and hired a plane. They hired warship to blockade. They hired mercenaries against us in 1967. They are doing the same thing as you're watching the video. They have gathered again and they are doing the same thing. What we are doing today, we are facing the world powers, people that matters from all angles, all around. That's what we are facing. And I bet you, in 2023, it can never be business as usual. They took us unaware in 1967. Our eternal leader, Dim Odumegojuku, said it openly that our volunteer force, our military, we are fighting almost reluctantly. They were not prepared. We went into the war in 1967 with little or nothing, with nothing, no weapon, no mortar, not even one. We began to engage them with what we got from them, what we removed from their military, from the zoological military. What we fought them in that civil war was what we got from them. We had no single barrel, no single mortar. But it was in the course of the war that we got everything we had, that we used to fight in 1967 for good 3 years until it was declared no victor, no vanquish. And an idiot will come and tell me that in 2023 that we cannot survive these people, that in 2023 we cannot achieve what we could not achieve in 1967. 1967, when we had nothing, no preparation whatsoever, they took us unaware. Our eternal leader, Dim Odumegojuku, only took the responsibility in the course of the war, and Biafran people rose up from different angles and began to do something. And they were able to stand for 3 good years, undefeated, until it was declared no victor, no vanquish. That deception stood for them. And even since then, they have never, the war has not ended. They continue to fight us directly and indirectly to decimate us. They continue to fight us economically. They continue to fight us politically. They continue to fight us on different fronts. They have opened several fronts since that very civil war. Many fronts have been opened. That is why when I see some of them who come, somebody like that idiot who came and began to say that the situation in 2023 is better. It is not like in 1967. There's no before. It seems as if I should spit on his face, because these are people who are supposed to know better. But because of their own personal interest, because of their own self-interest, they have refused to see reason. Every one of you that is very close to their conventional media, because my very self, I watch the conventional media at all times to get points and see what they are doing there. It is very important. I have seen people in their conventional media to confess that the civil war has not ended. That's 1970, when that very no video, no vanquish was declared. The war continues. They continue to fight us economically. That is why they made the Biafra land, to make sure that Biafra land is not economically viable. They made sure that Biafra land is not economically viable. They created a situation whereby you will find it difficult to survive in Biafra land to do any business. They made it so. That is why there is no how they will approve international airport in the states of Biafra land. There's no how they will approve seaport in the states of Biafra land. There's no how they are going to focus on development, on the presence of federal government of Nigeria in the Biafra land, more especially the southeast. All these things we are planned intentionally to keep you down and make sure that they stifle your economy. It is a war that has been going on since 1967. Up to this day, it is still going on. And you see people who call themselves politicians, they come online to deceive themselves. That war is also going on politically. The civil war has continued politically since 1967 up to this minute as you're watching me. The political war is still going on. That is why these idiots, those clowns who claim to be politicians, cannot attend to the heights they are supposed to attend as politicians. And yet, they shamefully come to discourage us. That is why Igbo Biafran can never, ever be the president of the Zoological Republic. That is why an Igbo Biafra cannot hold certain post in that Zoological Republic. That is why you do not have any political godfather in the whole of Biafra land, not even one. That is why they have caged everything that has to do with politics. They've caged them and lined them behind them. That is why it is so. Because the war has not ended. They continue to fight us politically. But the people who are supposed to liberate you from this political war and give you victory, they are the people who have finally become an instrument in the hand of the Zoological Republic to manipulate you and keep you down. Who is going to liberate you from the political war in Nigeria? Nobody. Nobody. Is it the London boy? Is it the London boy who began to deny you even before he entered the post? Is it the Pius Anyim? Pius Anyim who denied you broad daylight and called you names and called you criminal? Is it the person that's going to liberate you politically? Who is that? Who is that in the Senate that will stand for you and liberate you and make sure that whenever you raise an opinion in the Senate, it will be counted? Who is that? Who is that in the House of Assembly that will speak the voice of the masses in the House of Assembly and it will be accepted? Who is that in the House of Senate that will raise a motion that is going to benefit the southeastern part of Nigeria or the Biafra land as a whole and it will stand? Who is that? I ask you again, who is that that is going to liberate you politically inside the Zoological Republic? There is nobody that has that capacity, and there will never be as long as you continue to remain under that name called Nigeria. This is why we are walking away from that madness. This is why we are walking away from that madness. The war has continued on different front, on different angle. It has continued. In every angle, there is no way they have stopped it. They have continued. Even when you talk about arms, they have continued the arms struggle against you on different fronts. That is why they went to the state of forming a Bobago with your own tribe, your own language. They use your own governor. They manipulate the governor there, and they use the governors to form a Bobago to continue to take the life of the innocent people in Biafra land. More especially in the southeast, in the five, their fake 5 eastern states. They have continued to put you in diplomatic war. The diplomatic war has always been on, right from 1967 up to this moment as you're watching. Who is going to set you free from that diplomatic war? Is it the ambassadors that they sent abroad that come there to make sure that you are enslaved, that do not defend you? Is it the Minister of External Affairs who will come and speak against you and tell them that you are nobody? Is it the green passport they give you that whenever you come out of an airport, you become a suspect? Who is going to redeem you from that diplomatic war? It has never stopped. Every of these things I mentioned now is targeted at the Biafran people, politically, economically, and diplomatically. Nobody is capable, nobody in that zoological republic that claim to be an elite is capable to free you from that captivity. They are not ready to engage in that war that has been going on since 1967 until Nnamdi Kanu came on board and took it upon himself to liberate you, to liberate me. Nnamdi Kanu laid a solid and strong foundation upon which we can build and set ourselves free from political slavery and win the political war. Set ourselves from economical slavery and win the economical war. Set ourselves free from diplomatical slavery and win the diplomatic war. Nnamdi Kanu set that standard. And when they saw that he was ready to make the difference, they gathered again and they plotted against him and they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. They kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu and they tortured him for good 3 days. 8 days, not 3 days. They tortured him for good 8 days without food or water. And Chukwu came and preserved him, and they extraordinarily renditioned him to Nigeria against international law. Against every law known to man, they abuse his rights. They brought him to Nigeria, and they still have the guts to take him to their court. In their court, their own judge stood and said that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Their own judge said that none of the Nigerian court has the right to try Mazen Nnamdi Kanu anywhere, that they have no right. Based on the situation surrounding his kidnap, there's nobody that has any right anywhere to try Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the Zoological Republic, that he should set free. And even gave compensation to him. But what did they do? They threw it to the trash. And they continue to detain Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today. They continue to abuse his rights. They didn't even allow him to see a doctor. They didn't allow him to have access to his praying material. They didn't even allow him to change his clothes. The Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was stripped of every single right he has as a human being. This person we're talking about is also a British citizen, and the British are watching. The United States are watching. That is where these people are part of this criminality. The international communities are watching. United Nations gave an ultimatum to Nigeria. Nigeria flouted that ultimatum. They didn't obey it. And United Nations did nothing. Instead, they gave a platform to a criminal president who is not even qualified, a drug baron. They gave him a platform to speak in United Nations. That is how bad it is. But I tell you, they didn't know that Chukwu Okama had prepared a Messiah. They didn't know that Chukwu Okama was preparing a Messiah that was going to redeem Biafra diplomatically and win the diplomatic war. They didn't know that Chukwu Okama had prepared somebody who is going to win the armed struggle, give us freedom, and again win the armed struggle. They didn't know that there's somebody that Chukwu Okama is preparing that's going to win the political war and give us political freedom. They didn't know. Chukwu Okama, through Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, anointed Mazen Simon Ekpa and gave him that staff. Mazen Simon Ekpa received the staff, and from the moment Mazen Simon Ekpa was appointed and received the staff, he continued to work hard. The enemy saw him and they knew that he has the grace. The enemy knew that he has the grace. They knew he has the anointing. They started attacking. They attacked and attacked. The more they attack him, the more he make exploits. Please, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike, as you are joining this platform, click like. It is very important for you to invite people. Click like in this program. Like and share. Share to at least one platform. Make sure you bring at least one person to this very program. It is very important. The radical evangelism has not ended. Without you, we cannot succeed in this evangelism. Every one of you on this comment section, you are part of the media. The media is not only those of us speaking. You that is watching me, you are part of the media. So please, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike, like this program, click like and share. It will not take anything from you. By you liking and sharing, it will make you to invite people, and we'll have enough people to be able to spread this gospel across the whole world. We are in a time that we must not leave any stone unturned. So as I was saying, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, took up the responsibility of rescuing Biafra. And from that moment he took up that responsibility, he has never wavered. He has never looked back. The more they attack him, call him names and call him different things, the more he makes exploit. The more they try to hold him down and destroy him, the more he becomes stronger. The more they try to give him name that is not his, the more he becomes who he's supposed to be. Today, I can bet you that it's only an enemy of Biafra that will tell you that Biafra has not made success. Only an enemy will come out today and tell you that we have not made progress. We have made tremendous progress and continue to make progress. Today, we have a formidable army. The Biafran Republic government have a formidable army that will defend our land, that could give the Zoological Republic terrorists a chase. It is not a blackmail or propaganda. All you need to do is to open your eyes and see things with your eyes. They have tried and tried and tried to bring Mazi Simon Ekpa down. They could not succeed. They went spiritual, they couldn't succeed. They went physical, they couldn't. They even sent suicide bombers. They sent terrorists to him. They couldn't succeed. And they gone on bribing. They have sent different kinds of letters, bribery, and promises to him, and he turned them down. And I remember the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that there are some people who are unbribable. It does not matter what you think about us. It does not matter the name you call us. What matters is what you think about us and what the assignment has given us. And there are some of us who has taken upon us that responsibility that you come and give us, and we're not looking back. It does not matter what you do or what you think. And that is why I tell you, for you to function effectively in this very struggle, for you to function effectively, you must take Biafra as your own personal business. If you are a Biafran from the old southeastern region, for you to succeed, you must take the Biafran restoration personal. Take it as your own. It is about your future. Your life depends on it. Your future depends on it. Until you begin to do that, you wouldn't understand what we are talking about. You won't understand it. Until you begin to make Biafra your business, you will still be seeing things in a different form. You see the supreme leader of IPOB. He told you that Biafra is our religion. You know how you hold there your religion. Those of you who are Christians, some of you who are Muslims or traditionalists, you see the way you hold your religion so there that you can even put your life on the line. You can fight whenever they talk about it. That is how it is with Biafra. For the hardcore Biafrans, those of us who are born for this mission, that is how it is for us. Biafra is our business. It is our life. Whatever we are doing today, the message I'm preaching or whatever we are doing, we are not doing it for gain. We are doing it because we know our life depends on it. That is why you that is watching me, you must begin to see Biafra as your personal business. Begin to see Biafra as your life depends on it. If you see Biafra in that form, we will not have any reason to beg you to support Biafra. You will not have any reason for anybody to remind you about the fundraising. When Biafra becomes your breath, when you realize that Biafra is your faith, Biafra is your hope, everything that you are is Biafra, nobody have to remind you of what to do. You will begin to do things unimaginable. Let me tell you, you won't even own your speech. You will do things that people will begin to ask, how did you manage to get there? If every one of us can activate that spirit and allow the spirit of Biafra to take over, our problem will be solved. 80% of our problem will be solved. But some of us are still shaky. Some of us are still afraid of the unknown. Some of us are still doubtful, even when everything has become very clear. If Biafra doesn't worth dying for, our supreme leader Nnamdi Kanu will not put his life on the line because he had everything life can give, he can get. If Biafra is not valuable and doesn't worth dying for, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, will not put his career and his life on the line for it. Mazi Simon Ekpa has everything it takes to live a good life. He has everything it takes to be popular. He has everything it takes to attain to any height a human being can aspire to attain in the planet Earth. But yet, he kept those things aside and he is pursuing Biafra. If Biafra doesn't want it, he wouldn't do that. No sane person will put his life and his career, his family on the line for something that is not valuable. If Biafra is not valuable to you, then check your DNA again. For those of us who Biafra is our life, we do not look left or right before we take action when it has to do with Biafra. We do everything possible. Put everything on the line. We don't wait for any accolade from anybody. We don't wait for any praise from anybody. We do it because it is our life. It's just like you eating food. Do you eat food for people to praise you? You don't. Do you eat food for people to praise you? You don't. You eat food because your life depends on it. You must do it. Your life depends. It doesn't matter. You're not doing it for people to praise you that you're eating. No. That is how Biafra is to very many of us. Our life depends on this. That is what we breathe. That is where our heart is. That is where our existence is. We don't look back. We don't look left or right when we're talking about it. And that is why we devote everything in us for it. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching this program from, today being Monday, let it be a wake-up call for you. If you are still doubtful, doubt no more. Biafra is at the gate. The gate of Biafra is wide open. It's left for me and you to walk in through that gate. Chukwuokike gave us someone who is going to lead us through that gate. And Mazi Simon, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, have proven himself, undoubtedly proven. Today, you can see all the Nzama people running helter-skelter. You can see every one of them that is against him. They are running from pillar to pole. You can see people today running away, every one of them, saying one thing or the confession is coming right, left, and center. Some are not even bold enough to confess directly. They are confessing indirectly, but we know what is going on. What else do you want to see for you to believe? The restoration of Biafra, the last miracle on the planet Earth, is about to take place. Are you keying in? Are you keying in? Don't play, don't gamble. I don't want you to gamble. More especially our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. You have no reason whatsoever today not to follow simple instruction to get into your freedom. The simple instruction that have been given today is for every Biafran to pay attention to everything that's happening. When you hear curfew, obey the curfew. It is not meant to intimidate you. It is not meant to destroy you. It is not meant to set you back. It is meant to improve your life. It is meant to secure you. It is meant to keep you safe. That is why curfew is being put in place. That curfew you are seeing is targeted at the delegitimization of the Zoological Republic. That is the target. To delegitimize everything, that to show the world that these people have no control in Biafra land. We want to remove every atom of the Zoological Republic control over Biafra land. We want to regain our land and control it by ourselves. That is why you are seeing those curfew. You must not take it for a joke. You must not take it for a joke. Every single thing we are doing today is targeted at your freedom, setting you free. It was not meant to intimidate you, to dehumanize you, to attack you, or to make you look less like a human. No. There is never a time. It is the intention of the Prime Minister of Biafra to put anybody in slavery or to subdue anybody. No. It is not targeted at conquering anybody. It is not targeted at showcasing muscle or power. No. Our target is to make sure that every Biafran has freedom. You will have the freedom to aspire to any level you want to aspire to. Be whom you want to be. Succeed as much as you can. We have seen enough acting as second class. We can no longer accept second class in our own home. How can a prince be eaten like a servant in his own house? How can a prince accept the status of a servant in his own home? It's an abomination. And we cannot allow that abomination to continue. Every single one of them who has made it possible for this very abomination to last this long, the time has come finally to send all of them packing. And the Iduakanono has intensified. In this week that we are, it is going to be much, much, much worse than you ever seen. The Iduakanono is going to be worse in this week than ever. That is why you must call your family back home and notify them. Everybody must be very, very careful where they go, what they do. Obey simple instruction. More especially the curfew from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. You must not move an inch. You must not. You must not move an inch from 6 a.m. to no matter what the problem might be. Don't step out. In this last week of the curfew, if you love your life, if you love yourself, obey simple instruction to lead you into Biafra. And if you don't, you will have yourself to be blamed. Every single one of us that is watching, you have seen the situation on the ground. You have had a lot of things happening. The Idwan Canon will intensify. It does not matter what you say. It does not matter what you think. It does not matter whether you support or you not support. It has intensified. And you can see the progress and success we are making so far. Everyone in Biafra land, you pay attention to instructions. Do not be deceived. Do not be distracted. This is the last phase of the curfew. In this last phase, it is going to be serious. The engagement has started already. Most of us who are on the media, you saw what transpired yesterday. More of that is going to happen. They are going to come. But because they are coming and they are gathering, not in the name of Chukwuokike, they will scatter. We will surely defeat them. You're welcome, my beloved brother Maxwell. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, my beloved brother. Happy New Week.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Mazi Chicks.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, great Biafrans all around the world and in my mother's ancestral land. I
Welcome.
salute all of you. I'm continue to bless all of you wherever you are. And
You see,
whatever that you are going to do that is going to aid the coming of Biafra, may Chukwukabiyama bless you in it.
you see,
Biafrans, there is nobody that is going to give us Biafra. Biafra is a commodity that we have to hold. We have to buy it. We must buy our freedom. We must buy our Biafra. The seller is
absolutely.
holding it. The one that claimed that is who own it doesn't want to give it to us free. When we come out to fight and protest as required, as it is done in some countries, they will buy us.
Yes,
So what is the next thing? Because this is exactly what I said in one of the platforms that I visited just few days ago. I made the same. In fact, when those that felt the one Nigerians that felt, oh, they have gotten it, everything is uhuru for them. Look at what is happening to them. Have you people listened? Have you people listened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast when he said, by the time he finished Nigeria, if they see you as a Nigerian outside and you claim that you're a Nigerian, they will spit at
absolutely.
you. Is it not happening now?
It is happening. It is happening. It is happening.
Is it not happening now? So when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told you that the Biafra is the last miracle, the last prophecy that will fulfill on this earth, are you going to disbelieve him today? We have seen everything that is happening in that zoological republic. Nothing is moving. One man in one platform also said, it's an elderly man, that Biafra, Igbo people, are the problem of Nigeria. They are the reason why Nigeria is not moving forward. Because you are holding them on the ground. Leave them, let them go so that Nigeria will be free.
Exactly.
That was what the man said. And I will also reference the statement of my former CSO, Al Mustafa. He said he warned Buhari not to, leave the Igbos southeast out of his government. When he
Absolutely.
left them, what happened? What happened? My people, you are the children of God. You are the light of this world. God has blessed you so greatly that you don't need, even if you are eating stone, God will make it a manna for all of
You
you.
see, you
And
see,
I am so proud to have your blood in me. And that is the reason why I am doing what I'm doing.
yes,
There is nothing better than freedom. There is nothing better than Biafra. Let them give us Biafra. Even if it is stone, let's go and eat it there.
let's eat it.
Let them give me Biafra. Let them grant my people Biafra. Even if it is water, let me go and drink. It's better for me to drink water as food than to remain where we are today. Everything that you are going to do in order that Biafra will come, please do not relent. Do it and do it selflessly. Our God is watching. He is going to do the best for us as long as we put
Yes,
in our effort, no matter how small it is. Thank you so much for having me. And may God bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu,
you
protect
see,
him physically and spiritually.
you see,
Protect him in the eyes of the enemies
you see,
outside within. Protect Simon Ekpa. May God protect all of you, the media warrior, including you, Massachusetts.
you
May
see,
God bless the Umuadhas. May
you
God
see.
bless the great sons and daughters of Biafra land. And may
You see.
Chukwu Okike Abiyama strengthen you in everything that you are doing. Thank you so much and happy
Thank you
Monday.
so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. May Chukwu Okike Abia guide and protect you and your family. I appreciate you for all your contribution, my beloved brother. You wonderful job. This is one of us. This is one of us, a full-blooded Biafran, even though he's nationalized in Ghana. But I call him my brother. He is doing marvelous work. My brother Maxwell is doing marvelous things, speaking solidly about Biafra. And this is a man who has served in Nigerian military. To remind you, when the person that just spoke now is somebody who has served in Nigerian military. It is not just an ordinary person talking. So he is talking out of experience. And I'm so happy. Each time I see him on this platform, I feel energized. I feel so happy to see him. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the platform. You're welcome. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you, my brother?
I'm very well. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Nwanne m alakịrị m ihe ị na-eme. You are too much.
Thank you, sir.
Nwanne m jisie n'ike unu na-agbalị.
Thank you,
Ọ
sir.
dịghị easy. Ọ dịghị easy from day one. Hapụ ihe zu Naijiria be anyị. Kama na ọ bụ ndị be anyị. Ihe niile a bụ problem anyị nwere ewu ndị be anyị. The whole governors we have. Onwe nke m mmadụ. All of them have been sold to Fulani. They don't behave like a human being. You can't see hope who's at them manage to get a bombing. Yeah, people. You said you are a governor. Which governor you are? You don't be you salute not so you born a jagare. Maybe she and the mother. They have this thing they contributed it to us. That IPOB, won the name all these things. But they are the people that planted all this. Eh? Now I went to Enugu State, Peter Mba. Then now they collide to go and do British passport. And for how many years now we have been suffering? I don't know how can we influence game and buy how what is going on. Eh? But when the man am support on too much. All you have to do to me, please. I'm trying to reach. But you with the 21 naira, Ntonye. But you with the 2 naira, Ntonye. Send the on a platform how I will do it. This my yeah. Oh, I
Okay,
will
sir. Thank you, sir.
appreciate.
Thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome. You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
I'm in London. I'm in London. No.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for their contribution. I appreciate you. I'm so happy when we see elders coming out to air their opinion and give us encouragement. I really appreciate you, and your voice will go a long way. Many people are watching this platform. The Biafra Republic Government officials are watching. Our Prime Minister comes once in a while and he's seeing. So every single
Yeah.
thing in a way by a word of encouragement, it will encourage us to do what we are doing. Just like the things you're
My
now
bro-
saying. These people, the
yeah.
governors, the politicians are the ones holding us captive. There's no doubt about it. They are the ones. Or how the instrument that they use against us, they use them to pin us down. To pin us down.
Exactly.
So, but
Exactly.
we cannot continue to allow them. Thank you so much, sir.
No, you're welcome, my brother. You're welcome. I'm appreciate. I'm still listening. I'm always listening. Even Simon, even Pastor Van Van Van.
Yeah.
Every time. Even my children self, every day, how can I say news? Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. And what can I do? I design obodo a nwere uru ọ bara m. Ego anyị na-ekwu dị na be anyị bi ebe a na-ata ahụhụ. God, eziokwu onye m alakịrị m ụlọ jishi n'ike.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
How do I put the little one I have anytime I get? I just
Okay, sir.
support anytime I get
Okay. All right.
because all along mgbe m chọburu ime amaghị m ebe ị ga-abanye ọ bụrụ the wrong one. You know,
Oh,
yes,
is your Iman Habecha made the counterfeit one. Even the Habia created a website is similar than that original one. So if you're not careful,
pay into the wrong one. That is why most of the
Yes.
time we have made some videos. I'm gonna get some video programs to show people how to do it. Some of the videos, I think I will get some of those videos and share on my platform so that people can be able
Okay.
to go through that video. I might share the video so that you can follow the video direction and that and make your donation through there.
Yeah. I will appreciate that, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye. So, my fellow Biafrans that are watching, please, that very link that I put there, click that link, you come in and make your contribution. You can come in and say anything you want to see. Say, just make sure you keep your argument civil. We don't come here to attack people, even if you have a contrary opinion to what we are saying. You are welcome. Just be civil. Don't insult us. We will not insult you. We allow you. We argue. We disagree to agree. There might be something that is confusing you, that is making you not to make your contribution today. There might be something that is still confusing you, that making you to sit in between. You don't know where to go. There might be some confusion or some question inside you that you want to ask. There might be some questions you want to direct our Prime Minister. Come here and ask those questions. I bet you there are members of the cabinet that are watching this program. Even our Prime Minister. Every question you ask in this program, we get to him. He's going to see it and he will respond to you. If you are looking for a time to engage him one-on-one, it is difficult. The Prime Minister of Biafra is very, very busy. He's a very busy man. Sometimes I wonder how he manages to conduct everything he's conducted. Very, very busy. He manages everything by himself. He manages everything around him by himself. And when Master Samuel said that I am 50 men in one, it is no doubt. Because when you see the way he's operating, very busy, 247. Whenever he's not broadcasting, he's on a meeting. When he's not in a meeting, he's on an engagement. When he's on engagement, he's making some other diplomatic moves. Busy, right, left, and center. And he is giving us updates in his Twitter handle, 247. Every time you go to the Twitter handle, you will see update. And if you are not on Twitter, you are missing a lot. If you are a Biafran and you're not on Twitter, you are missing a lot. That is one of the places you must be. Just go and open up your Twitter now. Type Simon Ekpa. Type Simon Ekpa and you join him on his platform. Follow him, and retweet every single tweet he tweets. If you are following that platform, there is no way you'll be confused. There's no way you'll be deceived. There's no way somebody will come and preach something that is wrong to you. You can never be confused. So, those of us that are in the media, our own responsibility is to bring the information very close to you. Our responsibility is to explain to you, to a certain extent, what we know and what you're supposed to know. So if there is any question you are being confused about, feel free on this platform, click that link, come and ask your question. If you want to show a word of thanksgiving to the Biafra Development Exile, you want to give a word of thanksgiving to our Prime Minister, feel free, come and give a thanksgiving, give a word of thanks. Come and pray for Master Nnamdi Kanu. You can do that. There are so many things you can do. We don't come here to cage ourselves. This is an interactive section, and use that opportunity to interact to everybody. Feel free to express yourself. We are making tremendous progress. You see, our liaison office have been opened. The South Korea liaison office have been opened, and that is a tremendous progress that demands commendation. So many other offices are going to open in some other countries. It is going to become one after the other, one after the other. This is a tremendous success that we have made, and we must hold it on and continue to move on until we get to our destination. You're welcome, my brother. Thank you for joining. It's gone. So we have made tremendous progress. That is why I tell people, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, Mazi Samareba, have proven himself. There is no doubt whatsoever. The only person that is still doubting today is somebody who is not sincere to him or herself. If you are sincere to yourself, there is no atom of doubt when it comes to the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria. He has proven himself. We have made tremendous progress on different angles, on different sections, on different areas. Progress has been made, and we continue to make progress. Just a few days ago, the liaison office in South Korea has been opened. And you heard our Prime Minister make a speech about South Korea and the contribution they have made. and the support we are getting from South Korea. There are so many countries that have not been mentioned yet that are supporting and are in line with Biafra. Many other countries, liaison offices are going to be started opening one after the other. One after the other. This is something to be commended. It is something to be commended. You can see, just in a space of 2 years, in a space of 2 years or less, tremendous progress have been made with little or no fund. With little or no fund. It's all based on voluntary activities of every one of you that is watching me here. The sincere Biafrans, the original IPOB members, the original members of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, you and I that is watching me, you that is watching sincerely, that is following, you that is making your contribution every Saturday, you that have been supporting, making contribution in secret and in open, it is because of you that we have made progress today. Our Prime Minister would have not made it alone. It is because of you. We followed our Prime Minister and he has been able to lead us on the right direction. Ask this Oroyo Mozo. Follow who know road. Are you still having a doubt if Master Samuel knows the road? Is there anybody in this platform that is still having a doubt? Is there anybody anywhere that still have a doubt if Master Samuel knows the road? Even the Nzama people today, they have finally realized that Master Samuel is the only man standing. Today, the Nzama people have now realized that the only man standing sincerely pursuing the freedom of the people is Master Simon Ewa. They are confessing right, left, and center. Confession is coming, flying. Some of them are so ashamed because they have dig deep. They have dumped themselves in a dustbin. They are so smelly that they are now shy. They are so ashamed of themselves. They can't even open their mouth to speak. But some of them that still have some little strength in them, they are confessing. They are confessing on different platforms. They are confessing directly and indirectly. You can see it happening. Every one of them that has stood initially, the national anthem you hear is that Master Simon Ekpa is working for Nigerian government. Master Simon Ekpa is working. That was their national anthem initially. You can remember. That was what they were preaching everywhere. That Master Simon Ekpa is working for Nigerian government. Are they saying it again? Today, it is that same Master Simon Ekpa that is giving Nigerian government sleepless night. It is only Master Simon Ekpa today that is giving Nigerian government sleepless night. He is the only man that will open his mouth and speak, and Nigerian government will respond. He's the only man who will mount a podium and make a statement, and the Nigerian government will be running helter skelter. You must have to wake up. The only thing you can do for yourself today is obey simple instruction. Continue to support Master Simon Ekpa, support the Biafra Republic Design the best way you can. If you know anything you can do to make Biafra come, it is now. Continue to make your contribution. Continue to support Biafra Republic Government in exile. Make your contributions and support them. Anything you know you can do, please do. Do not hesitate. Any way or manner in which you know you can support, please do. Don't hesitate. Don't wait until the day of fundraising. The link is there. Just see the flyer. When you see the flyers, you can go to, if you want to see the flyer so that you don't get confused, you go to the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Samaneba. Go to his Twitter handle. You will see the flyer there. See the flyer. Follow that flyer. Follow that flyer. And you make your contribution. And Chukwu Okike will bless you in the open. Anything you do secretly, he will bless you in the open. Have recourse to thank Chukwu Okike at last. You're welcome. Can you hear me?
Welcome. Can you hear me?
Master Chief, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Thank you for joining.
Good morning, my brother. Thank you for joining.
Welcome, my brother. Thank you people so much for the
You're
good
welcome.
I'm calling from Biafra land.
Okay.
Okay.
You're welcome, my brother. Speak on, we can hear you.
Our great
Speak
day.
up, we can hear you.
Okay. As we sit at home today for the great day of our freedom, for everybody to know that giving, but the freedom is taken. See that Simon Epa or something like that. Those people are the people who never loved Biafra. Who never ever think of supporting Biafra. That is the people that are doubting Simon Epa for now. Because if you know that Nnamdi Kanu is your leader and is the one you respect, why can't you respect his word? He said that we should go and listen to Simon Epa. And he bring the new dimension. And when he said that go and listen to Simon Epa, he didn't say, I beg you. He said, you must. You must do the word. So when you say that, you are following Nnamdi Kanu is my leader, Nnamdi Kanu is this. Why you are not hearing his word? You are not following him. You are only trying to, take one or two things from his pocket. That is the only thing.
Exactly.
So anybody on earth for today in Biafra struggle say that he didn't support.
You see,
And the more wisdom ahead, so that nothing Nigeria will do that will prosper. Everything they do will be always failure. So that Biafra will come. God bless you all, my brother.
thank you so
And my
much,
regard
my
to
brother.
all your family.
Thank you so
As
much.
Biafra land today, everywhere is calm. Like where I'm residing, Biafra land, we're in the house, play with my child. So that is how we used to do every Monday. So we believe that Biafra must come.
You see, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my beloved brother. May Chukwu Okikabiyama continue to guide and protect you and your family. May Chukwu Okikabiyama see you through, provide for you. Whatever contact I've been lost today, tomorrow is going to be a progressive day for you, and you will never meet anything bad. Chukwu Okikabiyama will continue to secure you and your family. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Amen.
much.
You're welcome, brother.
So, my fellow Biafrans that are joining, in feel free. This is an interactive section. You see, we are getting information even from people on the ground, those who are there. Everybody is playing their own role and playing their part. You know, sometimes when we come online and we speak alone, it's just our own voice being heard. People will not understand the intensity of what we are talking about. But when different voices are speaking from different areas, different angles, you see people speaking from different angles, from Biafra land, from other part of Africa, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada. People are coming in, complaining about a particular issue, speaking about a particular thing. The whole world is watching and they are listening. They are listening. I thank Chukwu Okikabiyama today for the grace he has given upon our Prime Minister. He gave us a man who knows the road. The only thing we are begging you today is that we must hold this success that we have made. We must sustain it. The success we have made so far, we must. It is a must. We must sustain it. There is nothing like, oh, let us rest. Next time we'll continue. Our Prime Minister defined his mission from the very first day he joined this very struggle. That is one of the joy I have. He defined his mission. He said, I will not fight for this struggle for 5 years with nothing to show. He defined it. And he came again and he said, I know when Biafra will come. Every statement he has been making is not a guesswork. You will see the word of someone who is determined to make a difference. He also said, I have come to finish what Dim Odumegwu started. He said, instead of me not to bring Biafra, I will turn to a beast. He also said that if it will take me to have a handshake with the devil to bring Biafra, I will do so. My brothers, my sisters, after hearing all these testimonies, after hearing all this declaration, and you still have doubt, seeing what he's doing and how he's going, it means you are an enemy to yourself. After seeing what the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in exile is doing with the Biafra Republic in exile, all the members of the cabinet, after seeing the success we are making and the achievement that has been made through the support of Umada and the support of fellow Biafrans, you that is watching me, those of us that are sincerely following, after seeing every success that we have made together, and someone is still out there doubting, that person is the enemy of himself. We don't have to bother ourselves about those. We are bothered about those who have the blood of Biafra flowing in their vein. Every one of you have seen that the release of Mazen Nnamdi is in your hand, is in my hand. I have been saying this from the onset, from the very first day Mazen Nnamdi was kidnapped. I have been preaching on that. Our Prime Minister hammered on it, that it is we that will release Mazen Nnamdi, that we must continue to make the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi useless in their hand. We must have to make them know that the holding Mazen Nnamdi will become so expensive that they cannot be able to bear. And that we have succeeded in doing. And we will continue to do. We will continue to make the detention of Mazen Nnamdi expensive in their hand. That is a strong tool that we have. And after seeing all these things, and you are still having a doubt, I don't know, you are just the enemy of yourself. It is you and I that will release Mazen Nnamdi. Every one of us have heard about his situation. Every one of us have heard the alarm that Mazen Samuel raised, the Prime Minister raised, that the health of our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi is critical. If you hear that news and you're not disturbed, it means you don't have a soul. If you read that very alert, if you read that alarm, you heard that alarm that Mazen Samuel blew, and your heart is not moved, it means you don't have a heart. It means you don't have a heart. That somebody like Mazen Nnamdi could be lying down without opening up his eye or speaking. That Mazen Nnamdi cannot speak. He cannot open his eyes. If you are not worried, it means it means you don't have a heart. Every one of us should intensify. The only weapon we have has always been this civil disobedience. The civil disobedience is hitting the heart of the Zoological Republic. You know, initially they were lying to you. They lie to you. They say, oh, it's only Southeast. It's only Southeast. It doesn't concern them. I bet you that every single time we implement any civil disobedience, it is hitting the heart of the zoo. It is hitting them. And the delegitimization you are seeing, we have to increase in this delegitimization. And for us to make it effective, it needs your support. More especially financial support. Financial support is needed. Financial. When you hear yesterday that the Liberation Army is engaging the Zoological Brigade and we gave them a chase, we gave them a chase of their life. They came with truck loaded of military men. They came with their armor tanks yesterday. And the Biafra Liberation Army decimated them and chased them away. They ran and they went and brought their jet. When you see those things happen, it is because of your contribution. It is because of your support. And you must not relent. You must increase that support. If you know anything you have been doing in the past, increase it. Any support you have been giving Biafra Republic of Exile, any support you have been giving to the ESN, any support you have been giving to the Biafra Liberation Army, increase it. You must have to increase it now. Increase it now, not tomorrow. Now, increase it. Because the war ahead of us, we must win it. There is no break. Nothing like say we pause, later we'll continue. There's nothing like that. We must sustain the progress we have made so far. We must sustain it. How do we sustain it? By holding firm on what we are doing and increasing our support. Increase your support. Increase it. And for those of us in Biafra land, please pay attention to instructions. We are not pleased at the loss of life of anybody in Biafra land. We don't want to lose anybody anymore in Biafra land. We don't want to lose anybody anymore in Biafra land. Not a child, not a woman, not a man, not a baby, old and young. We don't want to lose anybody. We don't want to lose any innocent person. It doesn't matter your religion, your tribe, or whoever you are. We don't want to lose any innocent person. That is why you must obey simple instructions. When you hear curfew, sit your butt in your home until the curfew is over. There's no point coming to see who, even if you hear The whole car's moving. Stay in your home. The instruction is stay. On sit at home day, sit at home. Observe the sit at home. It's not going to kill. It's just for some hours. It's not going to kill you. It is meant to save you. Many people that have lost their life within this spirit are people who disobeyed. Obedience will keep you alive. Obedience will make you be part of Biafra that is coming in the spirit. It will be so sad that after you have run this race up to this time and tomorrow you are no more. It is very, very sad. It will be very sad that after all the challenges, you have fought all the battles, and now that is just a little thing, you lose your guard and you miss it. It will be so sad. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to keep us, sustain every one of us until we get into Biafra. Please, wherever you are watching this program, I want you to remain consistent. If you have not shared this program, kindly share this program. Make sure you share this program to at least one person. Make sure you share this program to at least one platform. Make sure you share this program to at least one person. Convert a soul and click like. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Click the notification bell so that whenever I come online, you'll be notified. I always come online on daily basis. I broadcast daily basis here. Every morning, I'm always here. I broadcast. So your own duty is to join me. Let us unite together and continue in this radical evangelism. You are part of the media. I am just here managing the platform. The platform belongs to you. I am just managing. I'm just the manager. The platform belongs to you. So you have to be here. Click the notification bell, share the program, and invite others so that we can be able to push it across. In the evening, I'll be broadcasting in Chooks for Survivor, on Chooks for Survivor page on Facebook. That is where I broadcast in the evening. Every evening, I'm always on Facebook every evening to speak on Chooks for Survivor. That is where I broadcast my evening broadcast. And in the morning hours, I broadcast here. So wherever you find yourself, depending on your time zone, is either you join me here during the morning hours of in terms of Biafra land, and also evening time on Facebook in Chooks for Survival. We must continue to do the needful until Biafra comes. There's no going back. As you are watching me, Biafra land is under lock and key. And within a short time, the videos will be flying around. You'll be seeing video. I'll be sharing videos on my Facebook. I'll be sharing videos on this platform. Later on, I'll be uploading some videos. Pay attention and follow instruction. Give your support. Support anybody that is promoting Biafra. Support. Give your support so that we can be able to win this race. We are almost there. This is not the time to give up. This is not the time to give up. We are almost there. And I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will sustain us until we walk into our freedom. Continue to pray for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wherever you are. Continue to remember Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in your prayers. Continue to pray for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The situation is tough. We are hoping on Chukwu Okike Abiama to do his miracle and keep him safe for us. Continue to pray for our Prime Minister Mazen Simon Ekpa. And also prepare for the referendum convention that is coming. We are already in October. The referendum convention is coming up this month. I think on the 20th of this month. Prepare. If you have not gotten your ticket, I don't know what you are waiting for. If you have not registered and you are in Europe, if you're in Europe and you have not registered, I don't know what you're waiting for, except you don't have your documents or you have an emergency. But if you're a Biafran in Europe by now, you have not registered for the convention that is taking place this month. I'm sorry. I doubt the kind of Biafran you are. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will give us that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to do the right thing at the right time. Fellow Biafran that is watching wherever you're watching from, as I'm rounding up this program, I appreciate every one of you, everyone that has connected, more especially people that are watching this program for Biafra land. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will guide you, protect you, secure you, and keep you safe. No evil shall befall you. No evil shall befall you. No weapon formed or fashioned against you shall prosper. I pray for every Biafran across the world that are giving their tremendous support to Biafra Republic of Exile. I pray for every Biafran across the world that are supporting this struggle. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect you wherever you are on the planet Earth. Whatever you lay your hand upon shall prosper. I pray for our ESN. I pray for the Liberation Army. I pray for the Strike Force. I pray for the Black Marine. Every force that is fighting on behalf of Biafra, I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will guide them, protect them, build a wall of fire around them that no enemy shall penetrate them. I pray for all our media warriors that are fighting on different platforms, speaking and preaching the gospel of peace. I pray for all our media warriors on different platforms that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will guide and protect them and their families. I pray for all the Umuada, every member of Umuada, wherever you may be. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will guide and prosper you, protect you, secure you. I pray for every member of the cabinet of Biafra Republic of Exile, wherever you are watching this program from. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will guide and protect you, secure you, and give you strength. I pray for our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to guide you, protect you, secure you, give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will lead you in your going in and coming out. You will never dash your foot against a stone. No evil shall befall you. No evil shall befall you. No evil shall befall you. Every pit that the enemy have dug for you, they will fall into it. That hole that have dug for you to fall in, they will fall into it, and they will use to cover that hole. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to increase your wisdom, increase your mental toughness. Wisdom of 2,000 men should be on you, that you will be able to take your decision at the right time. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect our Prime Minister. Secure him, keep him safe. Continue to build a wall of fire around him that no weapon of the enemy shall penetrate him, both spiritual and physical. They will never get him. Continue to strengthen him, and he will lead us until we get victory. I present our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, before Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, it is you and you alone that appointed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is you and you alone that sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on this mission. As in, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, come and guide and protect him. It is you that sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on this errand, and he did not hesitate. You sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on this mission, and he did not hesitate. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, do not leave him alone. Do not leave him alone. Don't allow the enemies to laugh at him. Do not allow the enemies to laugh at him. We want to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alive and well. We want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to raise the flag of Biafra. We want to celebrate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alive as a hero. That is our desire. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deserves this because he has served you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have served you without looking back. He gave up every single thing. He gave us every single thing to carry the responsibility of the Biafran people, which is an assignment that he was born for. Many people have a call, but they refuse to answer. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, many people have a call, but they refuse to answer. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu answered his call diligently. Diligently, even at the point of death, he is still pursuing that cause. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, do not leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. Do not leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. We will never lose him. We will never lose him. Every illness in his body, every poison they have injected in the body of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will turn it around. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will turn it around. Every poison they are injecting in him, it will turn around to become a nutrient in his body. Let there be strength. Let there be strength. Let there be strength. Let there be strength to him. We pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will discharge doctors and nurses spiritually to begin to minister to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu immediately. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, do not allow people to laugh at us. Do not allow our enemies to laugh at us. Do not allow them to say, where is their God? Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the news we are hearing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a pleasing one. We are disturbed. We are worried. We know that all powers is in thy hand. You do what pleases you. We know that you do what pleases you, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. But we know also that you will not allow people to laugh at your name. Your word is A and Amen. Your promise will always come to pass. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, you will not allow any man to take your glory. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, save Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and take glory. Save Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and take glory. Save Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and take glory. We know there is nothing impossible before you. You have made every impossibility in the way of Biafrans to be possible. Why won't you set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free? Why won't you keep him alive for us? Why won't you allow him to raise the flag? Chukwu Okike Abiama will beg you. If there's any way we have come short of thy glory, if there's any way we have offended you, Chukwu Okike Abiama, if there's any way we have offended you, or Mazen Nanikan have gone away from your side, if there's any mistake we have made, Jehovah, we are not perfect. Chukwu Okike Abiama, we are not perfect. We are prone to mistake. We are begging. Have mercy and preserve our leader. Have mercy and preserve our leader, Mazen Nandekano. Have mercy and preserve Mazen Nandekano. Whatever plan they are making against Mazen Nandekano, Chukwu Okike Abiama, what we are asking is that we want Mazen Nandekano to raise that flag. We want him to raise that flag. Chukwu Okike Abiama, this is what we ask. We don't want the enemies to laugh at us. We do not want to hear any bad news. It will be so sad. It will be heartbroken, Jehovah. It will be heartbroken. Chukwu Okike Abiama, you saw what transpired when Mazen Nandekano was kidnapped. You saw many people lost their life. Many fell sick. Many have not recovered from that up to this moment. Chukwu Okike Abiama, do not allow us to see shame. Not again. Do not allow us to see shame. Set Mazen Nandekano free. Set Mazen Nandekano free. His freedom is in your hand. We as human beings, the Biafrans, we are doing everything humanly possible. And we will continue to do everything possible to see that he's free. But with your approval, everything will be easy for us. Approve his freedom. Chukwu Okike Abiama, approve his freedom. Approve his freedom. We believe that you will do it. And we believe you have done it. Thank you, Chukwu Okike Abiama, for setting Mazen Nandekano free. Thank you, Chukwu Okike Abiama, for restoring his life. Thank you, Chukwu Okike Abiama, for allowing Mazen Nandekano to raise that flag. We appreciate you. And we pray that every one of us as Biafrans, wherever we are protected. No weapon, form, or fashion against us as Biafrans shall prosper. No weapon, form, or fashion against our Prime Minister, Mazen Nandekano, shall prosper. No weapon, formed, or fashion against Mazen Nandekano shall prosper. Thank you so much for joining me wherever you're joining me from. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you and see you again tomorrow. Stay blessed.